Good afternoon, everyone. Alexandra Lysick here with My Sunshine Adventures. I am super excited today because we are shooting the January nonprofit interview of the month with our newest nonprofit of the year, the Discipilus Foundation, with Miss Reagan Baker. Welcome.
Thank you.
I'm excited to have you.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
So we met at K&M Speed Networking. So shout out to our K&Mers. What's what? We met at about a couple months ago, right?
Yes.
And you have a new foundation.
I do.
So we're wanting to create information about that and get it out to you guys. So that's why we're featuring her, especially in January. And we'll get to why it's so important in January, okay? So we're going to start off with Miss Reagan. Miss Reagan,
Yes.
what made you think of creating the Discipulus Foundation? I know you have a very interesting background. So can you
Yes.
tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. Well, I went
Super
on
cool,
to.
guys.
I'm sorry.
I said she's super cool, guys.
Thanks. I appreciate that. Well, I went back to a college reunion about 5 years ago, and I noticed that most of my former classmates and my friends weren't using their college degrees. And
Yeah.
I have a college degree in communications, and that's my bachelor's. My master's is in public policy from the Regent University School of Government. So I went on and I worked in DC for years, and then after DC I stayed in politics. So I actually used my degree. And I went back and I saw a lot of my friends weren't.
Yeah.
They had all these loans they had to pay back, and they had great jobs, but they had these loans. And
Yeah.
their jobs weren't related to the field they studied in.
Nope.
They put so much time in.
I'm a victim of that. I'm too.
Yes, and so I started to think we needed more trades, more focus on trades.
Or more opportunities for trades.
Yes,
Yeah.
and to let people know that is an option.
Yeah, it's a
Not-
good option.
Yeah,
totally doable.
Not everyone needs a 4-year degree or to continue on to get a master's like I did. Not everybody.
It's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Mhm.
And so you created, you thought to yourself, I need to do something more.
Yes.
Okay, and
Exactly.
then what was the process from there?
Well, after sitting on it for about a year, because I was considering getting my PhD to teach, but I thought to go ahead and go through with it. What I had to do was sign a bunch of papers for the IRS. IRS approval took about 6 months,
Did
but
they do a blood sample?
they might as well have. They might as well have. It was jumping through a lot of hoops, but it's very hard to form a nonprofit. It takes a while.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was about 6 months in the making. So we finally got approval in March 2015.
Did you cry when you got your letter?
I
Or did, like-
screamed,
Oh,
and
yeah.
some friends went out and bought me a bottle of champagne. Can't remember the brand.
That's so exciting.
So-
Well, I was hoping she mentioned to you guys just a little bit about Reagan herself. She's got some really interesting background on Russian literature. So I'm going to put that out there because I just
Okay.
think that's really cool.
Thank
You've
you.
written a couple books,
Yes.
right? And what are they called?
Well, the first one is Olga, the 1913 diary of Russian Grand Duchess Olga. Sorry, I got the title of my book wrong. Grand Duchess Olga, 1913 diary.
Okay.
And then the second one is Anastasia's Sisters.
Okay.
Which is actually pronounced Anastasia, just so y'all know.
That's so cool. Are they available on Amazon Prime?
Yes.
Available on Amazon Prime. Plug for Miss Reagan Baker there. Okay, back to the interview. So trades. Well, I know that there's a lot of different trades
Yes.
that there are available. You guys know I do insurance, so I talk to all kinds of people. So when I think of trades, I think of carpentry, HVAC, plumbing, electrical.
Right.
Am I on the right path there?
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Okay.
We offer 5 degrees, and
Okay.
that's auto repair,
Okay.
culinary arts, massage therapy, habit, and welding.
Okay, so culinary, auto repair,
Yes.
culinary,
Art.
HVAC. What were the other two?
Massage therapy and welding.
and welding. And did you know there's like 18 different types of welding? I
Yes.
didn't know that.
There's underwater welding.
Yeah, there's and arc welding is another
Yeah.
one. I know arc welding. So that's super cool. And those are things that you don't find a lot of.
No, but they're in high demand, and those are the reasons we chose those 5 specific ones. is
Okay.
because they seem to be the most in demand in today's
Okay.
world.
So, let's say if someone in that trade has an idea and they're like, I do want to be, HVAC. I see my dad do it. I think it's a great job. We have a company. I want to get licensed. I want to go to trade school. I want to work with this trade school though. What kind of schools are you guys partnering with, or can they go to any in a certain state or area?
Well, that's the plan. Right now, we've talked to several in Virginia and
Okay.
a few in North Carolina. But if it gets big enough, we will branch out and so forth. It is open though. If someone lives in Washington State, they're welcome to take the scholarship in Virginia. Like, we're not going to say you can't, and so forth. But the schools we've worked with so far, we're not going to work with community colleges. We're working with private colleges
Okay.
and so forth. So
Okay.
yeah.
Is there a reason for that? Maybe because of the funding available?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Pretty much. A lot of the schools that we chose, pretty much all of them, like for example, it's a specific culinary arts school or specific ones that students, end up getting jobs right away after attending.
High-end,
just really
well-known,
yes, and
reputable schools.
Exactly.
Reputation, okay.
Yes.
So if you have an idea, that would be something that you would probably want to run by you.
Right. And we chose those schools after long research.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So I know right now that the applications are not rolling in because it's still so new.
Yes,
We're looking for funding.
Yes.
And so that's why we thought bringing this to you guys in January would be a great idea, because if you are looking to give back to a nonprofit, and education of trade schools is something that's really dear to your heart. If you are in one of those trade schools or a success from one of those, you don't know. I know a lot of local businesses here who are based on guys who just started their business off the back of the truck. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So tax season is coming.
Yes.
So super excited, but great time again to give back to a nonprofit. So that's why we wanted to bring it to you in January, because funding is so important to them right now.
Exactly.
Being able to give away scholarships is something that they're trying to focus on. So what would you say the average amount of a scholarship would be? What kind of funding are you looking for, and how many students are you looking to reach?
Right now, we are looking to reach about 10 students a year.
Okay.
We're probably going to expand it.
You could change the life of 10 students in North Carolina.
Well, we're hoping to expand. We're being cautious. We're starting small
Right now
and going big.
Okay.
We're going to grow out, just like pretty much any nonprofit or business.
Absolutely.
But yes, so the scholarships, like the amounts, full ride is what we want to do,
Okay.
and then about $25,000 a year per student is what these schools cost. A lot of people don't realize that it's pricey, but
well, it's so much cheaper than a normal college.
Yeah, it is. It is a lot cheaper, but
and you have a skill, or
you come
out with a skill that you can transfer right into a career.
Exactly.
So I think this is a really important thing to focus on as well.
Right.
So how would they? What kind of funding are you looking for? Grants, donations, fundraising,
everything.
All
of the above.
Okay.
Yes.
And how would they get that information to you? Can they find out more information on the Discipilus Foundation?
Sure. It's discipilusfoundation.org online.
Can we spell that for them?
Yes, DIS. Thank you. I see it so casually, and I expect everyone to know.
It took me 3 times to learn to say
Discipilus. DISCIPULUS.
Okay, foundation.org.
Yes.
And what kind of information do you have on the website for them?
All about the foundation, everything, how it started, why we started, the students, what we're looking for in the students. There's requirements to.
What kind of let's stop there for a minute. What kind of requirements are you guys looking for the students?
A high school senior has to have a letter of recommendation from a teacher, 3.5 GPA or higher.
Weighted or unweighted?
Weighted.
Okay.
And they have to provide a letter of. I'm sorry, I said that already.
Yep.
They have to write an essay on why they want that.
So they have to have a high school senior,
yes,
letter of recommendation from a teacher, 3.5 GPA, and an essay on why they want to apply for the grant.
And what they plan to do after.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not anything crazy, not anything out of the wonky, it's easy to apply, but we got to get them funding first. So what we're going to do is go to the Discipilus Foundation. I'm going to spell that. DISCIPULUS Foundation.org, or you can call Reagan. And what's that phone number, honey?
Mine is 619-777-3288, and we just added the office one. I can grab it real quick. It's on my card.
We'll put that on the we'll put that on the interview, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Alrighty. So, how exciting has this been?
It's great.
Yay! Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
And you guys, make sure to support our nonprofits here locally that are trying to make a difference. And education of our high school seniors, you guys know they're the future of the country. They are the next people who are voting. So we need to make sure that they know what kind of careers are available to them and how to get those and put those opportunities in their hands. But we got to have people like the Discipilus Foundation to have funding to do that. So make sure to share this with everyone that you know. Get in touch with Reagan if you're interested in donating anything, just any $25 even. And make sure to share it on every social media site. Thank you again for joining us. Everybody have a great and sunny day. We'll talk to y'all soon. Bye, y'all.